Every year around this time, I get more calls than usual. There is something about Christmas that just makes us want to be home. And if you're searching for a home, you put it in overdrive around Christmas time. I get that. So how do you choose a realtor? All of us have fantastic profiles and wonderful reviews online, right? Myself included, you can go check them out. So I thought I would do something different. Instead of telling you all my wonderful things and all my great qualities that, quite frankly, as a professional are going to be very similar to every other professional you've spoken with, I'm going to tell you the things that I probably shouldn't say, but you'd find out very quickly if you worked with me. So I'm just going to get them out of the way now. And then if you still think that I'm the best choice, come on over and we're going to get you that home for Christmas. So number one, and this is a very important one, diarrhea of the mouth. I cannot control what comes out of my mouth in most cases. If you ask me a question, I am going to give you an answer. So I very strongly suggest that you don't ask me anything that you don't want the answer to. Also, if you have questionable taste, you're going to know by the end of our time together that I don't like your taste, because I can't keep my mouth shut, and we're going to walk into an ugly house that you think is beautiful, and I'm going to make nasty comments. I don't know why I do it. I can't control it. I want to control it, and I will often excuse my comments by some compliment to make up for the horrible thing, but really the horrible thing that I said is probably what I really mean. So there's that. Number two, I will not know your name. Most likely, it's going to be one of two scenarios. One, I forgot your name. Two, I never asked you and I let it go way too long, and so now I'm too embarrassed to ask you. So I'm probably not going to know your name until it's written down somewhere. And then if you have one of those weird names where it could be pronounced two different ways, like Tanya or Tanya, I probably won't ever call you by name. I'm just going to call you sugar or honey or sweetie or darling or baby or whatever until I hear somebody really close to you say your name, and then I know for sure what it is. And even then, I might not even remember it. And please don't be insulted by that. I have a bunch of children. I don't know their names either, usually, except for the little boy because he's the only boy. But I get the girls mixed up all the time. Anyway, the other thing you need to know about me that's important to our adventure together and our time together as realtor and buyer is that I can't drive. You are more than welcome to ride with me. I'm going to offer you to ride with me. In fact, if you're relocating, I'm going to offer to pick you up at the airport, and I'm going to say, come on, I'm going to bring you wherever you want to go. I suggest having some Dramamine or even a Xanax or something, because I really don't know how to drive at all. I had to get a car that's a little higher off the ground because I hit curbs all the time. It's just what I do. I'm sorry, I apologize in advance, so maybe don't ride with me, but you can if you want. Which brings me to the next thing. If you are following me, that in and of itself will also be an adventure, because I am always lost. Always lost. Now, my professional side and my wanting to make a good impression side, after we drive around in circles, I'm going to go to you and say, I know it seems like we took the long way, but we had some time before this appointment, so we needed to burn it off, and I wanted you to get familiar with the neighborhood. No, that's not true. I'm lost. And we might have had some time for the appointment, but I probably scheduled it that way on purpose because I knew that I would get lost, because that's just what I do. So those are some of the horrible things that you're going to encounter when you are working with me. But I still want your business. And if you still think that I'm worthy of your business, then by all means give me a call and let's get you in a home for Christmas.